Hello, I'm Rob Anderson. I'm a small business online marketing consultant, a specialist in building marketing websites that bring you customers. As simple as that, okay? I'm going to run through this video that I'm putting together very quickly for you, and it's all about the wedding cake business. Quite simply, I did a bit of work for my website, used the wedding cake business as an example, and because I had the slides and the research, I've put this together in this little video now that I'm going to send out to a few people, and you can decide from there where you want to go with it. Okay, simple as this. Google tells you that there are, if you add up these right-hand column numbers, so probably 10,000 people a month in South Africa are looking up exact terms for wedding cakes in Pretoria, wedding cakes in Cape Town, wedding cakes in Durban, wedding cake prices, etc. So those are the keywords in the circle. These are the numbers of searches that people are looking for. So there's the top one, wedding cakes alone, 8,100. I did a bit of research. It says medium difficulty to get to page one. So the person who's on page one, and it's not going to be one of you guys, because I wouldn't have contacted the guy who's on page one to offer them a website if they're already on page one. So they're the guys getting the keywords. All of these keywords, in fact, could be a website on its own. You could build a website just on pictures of wedding cakes and target the entire website for that, and you would be guaranteed to get every one of those 140 inquiries a month. Obviously, for variations of pictures of images of wedding cakes, etc., you would do all of those in one shot, and you'd have an image or a gallery type website, and you would target those searches. So there's lots of ways of getting your business online. Okay, I took the example wedding cakes Johannesburg, 390 searches a month. Now, you have to look at it this way. If you got 200 of those 390 searches coming to your website, and as many as, if your website's done right, you've given them the right incentives, your quality is good, the pictures are great, and you're getting from those 200 people, what's to stop you getting 25% of those? These are people who are looking up wedding cakes Johannesburg. They're not doing it to just look for funny jokes or surf because they're bored on Facebook. They need a wedding cake. So of the 400, 200 come to your site, a potential sales 50. Even at 10, I have no idea, to be honest, what the price of wedding cakes are. When you phone me, let me know. So those are the numbers, 390, 50, 20, 10, 5 sales if you target that keyword correctly. Here's what I went and did. I went and looked up wedding cakes Johannesburg. Incidentally, this comes up if you look below to Google Places or Google Plus pages, and that, if it's done correctly, I can put you up there very easily and quickly. Okay, easy enough to do. So the guys who are getting the wedding cakes Johannesburg numbers are these first: Floating Bakery, Alberto, Alberto Weddings, etc. I then took another example, chocolate wedding cakes, 170 searches. So you would get half of that, 90 people coming to your website if you were on page one a few times. Of those 90, how many chocolate wedding cakes? If your entire page that they come to is just about chocolate wedding cakes, images and delicious looking stuff, correctly done, all visual, and correctly SEO'd, etc., those 170 people become yours. And so again, of the 90, what's to stop you not selling 10 chocolate wedding cakes a month? It's all about return on investment. How much are you prepared to spend to make the profit to get all of these wedding cakes? Look at this. Anika's Deli has got a page called Chocolate Art Wedding Cakes. Chocolate Diva, Cleopatra, dark and milk chocolate. She's done a beautiful thing. Her site is obviously working very well. So that's the potential. Now, when I build your website, I'm going to run through these very fast. This is very boring to people. And in fact, pause this video and write this down. These are the things that your website designers, because no doubt, if I send this out to 10 people, 8 or 9 of you are going to say, I've got a good website guy. He's doing my brother, my whatever. I'm paying this company, SEO company. They've been doing this for me for years. They're doing a great job. Good for them. These are the things they have to be doing on your website, just on the ranking signals, from backlinking to on-page SEO, social proof, this author rank at the bottom. Let me go through them quickly. These are the things that you've got to pay attention to. The last update, that was a huge change to affecting what you want to do, was done less than a month ago. And in fact, just a quick tip. Right now, classified ad websites or directory sites like HotFrog are so powerful. If you do not have a page on HotFrog that says wedding cakes or chocolate cakes or any of those keywords, every one of those keywords, you can go and register an ad on HotFrog, and I promise you, your phone will be ringing tomorrow, the day after. These classified directories and sites are very powerful. I do, in fact, have a complete report, a $5 report you can buy from me and learn how to do that. Okay, the age of your site, the domain link, the title, the content age, the freshness of the content, all of those affect it. How long people stay on your site. Google records. If somebody comes and goes in 3 seconds, that's called bounce rate. You get punished for it. But if somebody comes and looks for 5 or 10 minutes, you get the credit for that, and you get up higher all the time. Backlinks, hugely important. On-page SEO, that's what everybody that doesn't know what we do thinks is important. They think, oh, but I've done my SEO. What they're talking about is 2 or 3 things from the smallest section of one of these, like meta titles. It's what people, the SEO guys, do. And they tell you, oh, I did your SEO. So double check that you've got that right. Branding has become very important. The newest Google algorithms have changed and fixed things so that if you don't have to target exact match domains anymore, not to worry about that. Social proof, very, very big these days. The more people are sharing pictures of your cakes and putting them onto Pinterest and places like that, on Google+, fantastic, very, very powerful reference for you. And then finally, this is the newest one that comes from Google, very, very hectic. And that is Google's measuring author rank. And it basically boils down to this, is the more your author rank shows up as the author of a high quality piece that gets shared and visited often, etc., the more Google will recognize your content as high quality. Okay, so this is really what it's about, is this short little video. It's to tell you guys that you have, in the wedding cake industry, online, you have a potential of 9,000 inquiries a month. The guys on top of the search engine pages, those top 10 or 20 keywords, they're getting the business. Good for them. You want a piece of that pie, work out. If you were getting the full 9,000 in a year's time, let's say, because a website doesn't build quick, builds quick enough. But for Google to give you that respect over time, let's say in a year's time, you're getting 4,500 highly targeted inquiries to your website a month, to your business. What is that worth to you in income or turnover or profit, your return on investment? And based on that, how much would you spend to build a high quality, highly targeted, extremely efficient website that's doing everything for you? That's it. Here's what you got to do. I'm sending this out to 10 people, mostly because otherwise it takes me too long. I'm not going to waste too much time doing SEO. I do have enough, sorry, not SEO, marketing for a specific site, which was the wedding cakes. But this is the contact details. I'm Rob at Designsmith Koza. It's one of my sites. You want to phone me direct, 082 572 5446. I've got to tell you that the correct way to do this high quality website that'll bring you those will probably be over 50,000 Rand in investment spread over 6 months. You would need to decide if that is going to work for you. There are lesser ways. I could do you a 25,000 Rand version, and that would give you still a high quality 100-page website. I'm talking about with all of those assets and facets built in, your social media, a huge amount of stuff. In fact, I'm revising a report right now that will be downloadable, that will give you a very detailed explanation and list of what I would do for you for those sort of fees. This is not just another ordinary website. This is a marketing machine that will bring you the business. It's as simple as that. Google doesn't let you get away with a 10-page website anymore and then put that website onto all of those keywords. No. The guy who's doing all of those metrics, those SEO, those on pages, the author rank, that's the guy. The social signals, that's the website that's getting the business. So, okay, cool, I'm done. It's very simple. Sorry, I do need to add, I only do one site per niche, per 6 months, let's say. And that's to give that guy that's paying the big bucks the opportunity to get their money's worth before I, slap them with higher competition, etc. So, yeah, it's simply a case of first come, first serve. No threats, no tricks. There's no, it's what I do. I'm only a one-person business, and I run my own sites and have other clients on other levels of things too. So that's it. Great, thank you. Appreciate your time and trouble. Cheers.